I mean, it's like almost 5 seconds, so...
Yeah. And wow, look at that respect. The Riki ban. Looks like Secret has done their homework. That was the key hero to round off the Vici draft. I forgot about that. It was the safe lane farming... No, it was the Ice 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 Riki, and it was a safe lane Jakiro in the game last night against Na'Vi.
Off lane?
Off lane, Ice 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 Riki. Yeah. And it went really well. He got a fair bit of farm, and then they were just setting up smokescreen kills all over the place with the Naga.
Yeah.
But here's the Ice 3 Timbersaw. So, is that a safe lane Jakiro, I would assume?
I think so.
Maybe aggro try here.
Oh yeah.
Jakiro, Ogre, Ancient Apparition's a pretty scary try lane.
Or are they gonna like dual lane?
It always depends on
what safe lane?
They could. Does Vici aggro try often?
Not that often.
Not that often.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's what I'm thinking, that they might do something like a...
What is Kiro gonna play? No AM, there's no Dusa.
Could this be a gyro game? No.
Could be a gyro game.
I do like the Dazzle Elder Titan together. The weave with natural order is disgusting in team fights.
I don't think Slark's that good here.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking gyro, just get some flat cannon and all that minus armor.
Yeah, but
there's not that many.
It's always difficult to play a one-core gyro, I think.
Oh. Didn't see that one coming.
I think that was quite a good pickup, honestly.
So how does Drow fit in here? What's her... Why is she so good?
No, but I mean, just by drafting Drow here, I think that the lanes are gonna go a lot better. I think that like a puck mid with Drow aura. If they put puck mid, maybe they will switch around a bit, I'm not sure. Sleep is good. I'm not sure, I was a bit surprised by this Drow, but I mean... I haven't seen a Drow lineup like this before.
I have not either. I think it's pretty good versus Timber though. Like you
but exactly, and I feel that their lanes are actually gonna be quite strong. Like I think that they could possibly harass. Oh, it's a mid THD actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, this is a bit different. I like.
Well,
this.
we don't know actually. They might send black mid, obviously.
They could, but if they put okay, yeah.
They really need a BKB hero though. I think. I mean, the sleep initiate, like Drow can't do anything.
Yeah, but exactly, and what I feel with Drow, which is a problem, is that I don't really like her as a one-core, because you don't want to be it. You know, we played, and for example, we went to Dream League, and what we were successful was these Drow strats, because we had been playing them a while. I had been failing so much with Drow after playing it. Like C9 was abusing it a lot. And we were trying it over again, we couldn't really make it work so much, and after a while I just realized, like, you're not supposed to do so much with Drow. You can't go in, you need the aura to be there, if they jump you, you're lost. So like playing a one-core Drow is always scary, but having Drow on the team just turns this puck into a really strong hero as well.
Guess Nature's Prophet's gonna have to get a lot of farm too.
Yeah, he could be doing a lot of damage with this Drow as well.
Okay.
Can't really see. Is this gonna be a standard tri lane, safe lane?
Looks like it.
Mid puck off lane Furion?
Yeah. Nothing too crazy from Secret.
Nothing too crazy from either side.
No, it seems like Vici is doing the same thing, safe lane, tri lane.
Yeah, black mid, super safe.
Okay. But I mean, that's also the thing with Jakiro. Like, even a safe lane Jakiro is so annoying to deal with when they just start sieging your tower. You lose your tier 1 off lane, sure, it's not the biggest deal, but if you don't rotate, you will pretty much lose that tower.
Do you think Jakiro's a little too strong right now? In need of a little tweaking?
I think he's number 2 after Brew.
I think
you still think Brew is number one, most Stimba?
I think so personally. Yeah.
No, I kind of agree. I don't really know, but I feel that the thing with Brew is that I feel that you could counter picking more often than people do, and
that's
that
true.
when he gets first picked, people don't really counter pick. Like, you don't really so much. You know, when Brew was really used a lot, like a TI and stuff, people will draft this like Doom, Bristle, plus one more hero to deal with these team fights, because Bristle won't get so fucked, then he would rush a BKB, and he can suddenly like just punch these pandas to death. But, yeah, but back to, I think Ogre and Jakiro both a bit too strong, honestly. ET as well.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think would level out Jakiro? Is putting a mana cost on Liquid Fire, would that make a difference? Is it just the Yule's change that's made him so strong? I mean, that certainly helped.
All the above.
All of the above?
Yeah, I was gonna... yeah, I agree.
It's just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I think, sure, Liquid Fire, I mean, all abilities in the game that doesn't cost mana are a bit strong.
I don't think it needs to lower attack speed either. It'd still be a good ability if it didn't do that.
Yeah, and I guess it's the combination of all, like, he has such good synergy between, like... Oh, this
Well, here we go. Potential first blood go. And there's your chilling touch. Simba, are they going to dive it? No. They'll let him walk away. Liquid fire
Really?
won't tick him down.
This is also one of the cases where I feel... I don't really... Because a lot of players like Ignite level 1.
Oh yeah.
But I don't feel that it's always the best choice, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage.
If he has boots, maybe stuns better.
Yeah,
They could have probably easily towered him with the
with the stun.
fire blast. But
I think mid is a fine lane for both heroes. I think that Naga is quite okay with playing against Puck, and I think that S4 will just stay there and farm again early blink, so...
Break even lane, I think.
Yeah. The Timber not getting much, the Fury is not getting much, right?
So obviously with the Naga, you don't usually want to go late game. What do you think the general game plan for Secret is here? Is there a sort of a timing window when they'll really hit their stride and want to start?
The thing is, I don't really feel that Secret is ever, and that's also what makes them a very strong team. I don't really feel like they play under pressure in almost any of their games. Like,
Yeah,
they
you're
don't
right.
feel like they have to have a timing. Like, for example, they like drafting this ET, they like drafting this Dazzle. By having these two heroes, late game wise, like, no matter how far it goes, you're gonna have a super strong team fight. By just having the Spirit and the Weave. So, I mean, I guess the timing would be, I think that they will just rotate the Fury on top, take the safe lane tower, start taking towers and just try to get the early lead. For Vici, I guess they would just do the standard, wait for a... Well, actually, since you pointed out they played a bit more aggressive yesterday, I guess they won't do the standard Naga play.
I think they'll be a bit more aggressive, but when Black hits 6, that'll be kind of the flip of the switch usually. Maybe a little bit after, but that's when the supports will start to smoke, maybe rotate, and look to set something up on S4.
yeah, but if S4 has like an early blink, it's gonna be so difficult for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be so difficult, exactly, and they don't have the best heroes to deal with this Puck, I think. Later if they get a Eels.
Yeah. They have
setup, but
some lockdown. I don't know if they have the damage to kill him fast enough. Even if they set it up with a Song of the Siren into Ice Path, not sure they can burst him down before he can get away.
And they still have Grave.
Yeah, that too.
A couple fail safes.
for sure. But I have to point out, I really like seeing Ice on Timber. I think that it's one of his stronger
Oh, there
heroes.
it goes.
Yeah. Ooh, the haste rune.
It was the haste rune. That's so bizarre, man. It's like...
What are the chances?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his Timber's ridiculous.
His Timber? Yeah, I think so
it's
too. And especially
insane.
like when he gets a good game
Yeah.
and he pressures so much, like he's never going back from that lane. He's gonna keep annoying you. So you have to rotate someone, but if you only rotate one or two, you won't kill him. So I think it's one of his better heroes for sure.
Yeah. He's one of the few players that still plays Timber pretty regularly as
Yeah.
well. He's really fallen out of favor. Fun hero to watch.
Yeah, I agree. And he can be a beast when he gets like a late game Shiva's axe. That hero is, and
Yeah.
Blink obviously, but he's just so strong.
Yeah, the eggs upgrade is
And
really
I'm just
good.
a bit scared for this Drow. Because, yeah, I don't know.
Anyone with a big gap closer is good against the Drow.
Yeah, I mean, if Timber is gonna have a good game, Drow is gonna have a tough game pretty much.
They have to be able to play offensively, though. I think if Secret are forced in a defensive position where she can't get like offensive gusts and it's always defensive, I think they're gonna lose.
Yeah,
Like she has to be able to like initiate on Naga or initiate on Timber or something.
for sure. And that comes with like if they're able to pressure towers themselves and rotate well with this Fury, and I think this Fury is gonna have quite an important part to play in this game.
Yeah.
For rotations and everything. Who do you think has the better late game?
I would say Radiant, just
Radiant.
because Drow like
Yeah.
too many gap closers, too many things to do with BKB too.
Yeah.
Oh, S4 is bottom and he has this haste.
Uh-oh, they'll
That's
set
gonna
up
be a
on the
first plus haste.
Fenrir. What level is S4? Does he have a coil? Yeah, he sure does.
Ooh, but
Ice
that's-
Path. Buys him some
quite
time. Now
great.
Super. There's the silence. Big Daddy, he'll go down
Ooh.
first. And that's your first blood. Goes to the Radiant. Nature's Prophet will end up getting the counter kill on Shakiro. So it's a 1-1 to get things started. S4 will live with the haste rune.
I kind of feel that
He could have just coiled the ogre immediately.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, but he was a bit greedy, I think.
Yeah.
He wanted both. I mean, it's understandable.
Uh-oh.
But I think that
She has
Vici-
sleep.
He does have sleep, no net, but there's your Riptide. There's your resident sleeper. And who's on the way? Is that
gonna
the
use
Ancient
that
Apparition?
Invis. Oh, that's a kill, man.
4 live here? Nope, definitely not.
That's a huge. This is a huge engage from Vici. I feel they clearly got the better out of that. They failed kinda. The gang kinda failed, and that was just a. It was very like you can see that Vici knows what they're doing. They just turn. The Q does a liquid fire, dual breath to slow down the attack speed and everything, and then Secrets have a hard time to finish off the kills, and then they even get this puck.
Yeah, they also like stay and fight in the coil and just get as much damage as possible.
Yeah, exactly, and I
can
think
tell.
that shows that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Well, a pretty slow early game, but I guess fairly standard. Black looking for his Keel of Boots and just Bottle Crone. It's a set of wards. And the quest for the Radiance begins.
The problem with Drow is that I never like found a good item build for her. Like sometimes you need Blink, sometimes you need HOD to stack. You need BKB a lot of the time. You want Manta, you want Butterfly, you want all these items, and then it's just like, which one do I get? If you get the wrong one, you just you just feed.
Well, what do you think about the Wraith fans?
might be a
Uh-oh,
kill.
Ice Ice Ice, he's in some trouble. He'll actually go down as Simba joins the party. Now they'll transition this into a push.
Yeah.
And this tier 1 tower in a lot of trouble.
Is under attack.
That's just those frost arrows. They just slow so much, and once he has that level 6 on Drow as well, he has a lot of extra damage if he stays out of range. So
Could this even be a Mask of Madness?
I think it's a Mask of Madness. I think that Mask of Madness is like almost always the best for Drow, just for farming.
And I think it's a lot safer if you have the Dazzle too.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I mean, you don't really have to pop the mom in a push, for example.
True.
But here we see Secret does the right thing. If they're able to pressure and get some damage off at these towers, if they can get this. Ooh.
Yeah. But Vici not going to let it go without a fight, and they will make a hold. Kuro gets softened up a little bit, and their tower will be not too much worse for wear.
Yeah. But as you mentioned before, Merlini, I think Blink is you kind of need.
Yeah.
Blink. I think it's super crucial.
You have to play it as like a never get touched hero, which is weird as a
Yeah,
carry.
yeah, it's very weird.
Carry, you're just like, okay, whatever, I'll get items to compensate for my weak ass stats and
Yeah.
my abilities.
What do you think about the Wraith bans? I mean, I've seen Envy do like as many as 4 Wraith
Yeah,
bans.
I do actually copy that myself
Yeah.
for the early game. I
Yeah.
think it makes the early game a lot better
Yeah. And
for
you
all
get
the lanes.
The value for selling them back, I feel like that's something that's not talked about a lot. Where like
damage,
just
man.
getting an item and
No, the
selling it
damage
back.
is really, really good,
Yeah.
and you don't really lose that much. And actually, that's something I've thought a bit about. Like, I think it's a bit underrated getting like double bracer early
Yeah.
game. It's like 400 HP, 450 HP or something, and
That's
does-
a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. And imagine if people would start doing these strats where you would actually like just buy a dual bracer on everyone to go fight.
people.
Tell them.
I mean,
Can we just clip that out of the VODs?
We've seen Envy do the double ring of protection, Necrophos, that kind of stuff.
That is something they came up with very
Yeah.
much. The double ring of protection like Bat, double ring of protection Jakiro. I think
It's so good
so
though.
good. Awful.
I tried it on Necro and it's unreal how tanky he is.
Oh, yeah?
Like the first like 6 levels, he can go blow for blow with pretty much anyone with all that
Yeah.
armor.
For sure. It's very, very strong.
Well, all tied up 2-2. Kind of a static farm fest here. Both teams pretty happy to keep their safe lane farmers safe. We'll see S4 bump into Ice Ice Ice, Waning Rift, Orb. There's your coil, and Ice 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 will go down as the Wrath of Nature flies through, and Secret pull into the lead.
I think that was a bit overconfident
Yeah.
of Ice. I think he maybe wasn't ready for the Furion ult as well to finish him off.
Yeah.
Because the Naga was kinda close, I guess. So if he wasn't able to kill him that fast with Furion ult, maybe he would have been able to rotate with Sleep, but S4 was just in the right place.
Yeah, S4, how close is he to the blink? Looks like Naga's at 2,300 and 1,600 gold. Yeah, looks like a pretty good timing.
I mean, he would have it right now if it wasn't for that one death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Naga has a very, very good game as well. This is gonna be an early Radiance, I think.
I think in the Not Today game, he picked it up around the 15-minute mark, and at that point he was 2-0-4.
Okay.
So he's been a lot less active, but still has 1 kill.
Yeah.
Probably a pretty comparable time, honestly.
Yeah. But he doesn't. Black doesn't really go for like drums and stuff, right? Like
No.
Ortiz is kind of good. It tends to go. Like,
Berlini knows all about black drums.
Black does not
oh
like
yeah,
it.
he does not like drums.
He likes it using it for creeps.
He used to buy it a lot on Naga, and he would just get it and then not fight, and then just sell it back with 5 charges when he needed inventory space. And I think he just decided drums are not for him.
Yeah.
He's give it up.
Actually, I'm not a big fan of drums either.
Really?
Yeah, I also used to buy it a lot, but
Well, they used to be a lot better value now.
yeah,
They've been
I guess
nerfed
so.
over and
Yeah,
over and over.
I guess so. But it's more like, yeah. Let's say like nowadays people.
Oh, the smoke.
Uh-oh. Yule set up, and Kuro in a lot of trouble here. They'll probably find another kill. Nowhere for him to go. Gets a silence on Super,
Oh,
But did he's
the
yeah,
macro
he's stuck.
pyre. Ice up in the top lane. Weave softening him up, and yep, Puck will secure that kill. So 1-1 around the map.
How often do you see this? Ice lowest net worth?
Not often.
Yeah, the Drow just owned him and like.
I
so
agree.
hard.
Drow is so good against Timber. That's why I was a bit surprised that they actually did lane as they did with the Timber off lane. And I think the Secret is doing the right thing.
Can they do the Anxious? Are they trying to kill them right now? No? They're just waiting for
Kinda
Drow to come
hanging
back?
around.
Yeah.
Setting the trap. They
Did-
ping
did-
out whoever that is in the river.
Oh, they put the ward behind the tier 2 or what?
Yeah.
It looks like it, right? Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, the plateau.
That's what they did. That's such a great ward to get out if you the opponent doesn't see it. I think the new ward spots are just
Really good.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
They
good.
were so terrible before.
That other plateau
Yeah.
outside
What's it
Roche.
do?
Yeah, I know. Where should he put it? Yeah. But I hate this new spot. This one.
You don't like
It's
it?
so OP.
It's
so
too good?
OP.
It's so good.
And it's like so hard to anti-ward sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't stand on top of there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. Oh, you actually can't. If you blink up there, you just go immediately down the cliff. And sometimes you
Oh.
get stuck and
Yeah,
stuff.
but
It's
that's
really
also
weird.
something like, I don't know if that's something Valve actually thought through. I doubt it. It's the same thing like with the new ledges, you know, like Ruby can throw people up on the ledges. They remove that from the game and then they add something new.
Oh, they get a kill on Ancient Apparition, S4. Another $1 million Dream Coil.
That ward's like the best ward, I think, in the game, right next to Roshan.
Yeah, I think so.
It's, you get so much vision. If it were like one tier lower in terms of height, I think it'd be like balanced, but
Yeah.
it's way too high.
Yeah.
And this Fury can pretty much solo Roche almost, but Draw is gonna rotate. I guess they're gonna give the... I'm not a huge fan of giving Aegis to Draw early game. Because it goes back to what I said before, I don't think that Draw should ever be in the position to get killed, and even if he...
Oh. Ice Blast flies into the Roche pit.
They need Naga there to do it though, and she's way too far away.
They're
Yeah.
gonna get
But S4 will be able to
gonna
orb.
get-
Jaunts out, he'll be okay. So Roche ends up going down. They do give the Aegis to the Dro, despite Loda's advice. And now Fenrir, he'll walk right into it. Uh-oh, that's the danger zone. The Ogre gets taken down. Song of the Siren comes out. Black, considering his options,
Wait,
will
what
be
happened to
forced
the
to
root?
retreat.
Did someone kill it?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
It must have
It was an illusion root. I thought Black was gonna sleep and then grab it.
Yeah.
killed.
But
And the Chikiro also got picked off to the side as we were watching that little skirmish. So
See-
Secret get a lot out of that.
Yeah.
Roche and a couple of kills.
yeah, exactly, and that's what makes the Drow strats so good. It's just how easily you take this Roche. You get a medallion, and Roche just falls.
Yeah.
It's weird. She's like a mid game carry, not a late game carry.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you want to end the game by like 35, I'd say. 35, 40 is your ideal time.
The reason why I don't really like Aegis and Drow as well is that like if she dies, they will just try to stand on top of her. The aura will be gone, and you don't do so much. But Secret is having a good game.
Yeah.
So far, I think.
But 15 minutes, Radiance has been purchased, and I think it's on its way to delivery. And really solid timing. Black's still #1 on net worth. Here we go, set up in the mid lane. Super using the Yules, but S4's there. Coil on 2. They get the kill on the Chikiro, and Fenrir will not break the tether. Oh, he will! Oh, no, he gets stunned, and that's going to cost him. It's going to be a 2-0 in the mid lane. As Secret get rewarded with a tower to boot.
One of those small mistakes running out right when you think it's about to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right when you think it's about to
For
end.
sure. But I think that was a weird move from Vici, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think they expected Secret to protect the Drow like that.
Yeah.
But they're really good about protecting the Drow.
Yeah, they are, for
It's
sure.
like Yule's boom, we're gonna go on you right then.
Down. Oh, TP out. Okay.
Good TP from Black.
Everyone's fine.
But what I meant, like, if Black would have been there, maybe they would have been able to take the
They
fight.
didn't have sleep though, I guess.
But at the same time, it's very, very scary to go in like that.
Plus 219 damage.
Yep. That was a
Woo.
beauty rune though.
That blueberry. So Kuro picks up the Yasha after the Mask of Madness. And up top, Puppy hit by the Ice Blast. No, not going to be close.
So are Secret actually going to push at some point before Naga gets too big, or are they going to try and take it like super, like, you know, 50 plus minutes? I think it's a difficult game plan either way.
Yeah. But it also goes back to that I'm still not really sure who I think has the better late game. It depends so much on farm.
Yeah, there's like Ags on TH or on AA and Ogre.
Yeah, exactly. Then it will be harder and harder to fight. And if this Timber will just get back into the game somehow, he will also start doing a lot.
I don't think Secret wants to go super, super late, like 60 minutes plus, but
yeah, that's probably true.
I think they could go to like 45 and still be just fine, maybe 50.
Yeah, for sure. I think that they will just farm up some core items and then slowly take towers, try to get some pickoffs with the Puck and Furion, and then keep going for towers that way.
He's so good at doing ancients and stacking ancients. They're always stacked.
Yeah, they're very efficient with the map.
Very, very, very good at that. It's I feel No-Tail does that a lot. And he's one of those players that...
This is awkward.
Yeah, double smoke. We'll see who jumps who. Secret comes in. Yule's onto the Dro. There's your Macro Pyre, Ice Path. Kuro in a lot of trouble. May still be able to survive. Instead, they'll go on to Fenrir. That should secure the kill onto the Dro. Aegis will be utilized. And will Fenrir TP out? He will. It's a 1-for-1. Aegis for the Ancient Apparition. Simba will be able to live as well.
It's actually better than I thought for Vici. Thought it would die 2 people there for sure. But yeah, that Aegis was gonna expire very soon anyway, so I don't think Secret thinks that's a big deal, and they're gonna get this tower.
Ooh, the S&Y for Dro Ranger.
Yeah.
Could still be BKB.
Yeah, it could be a BKB. BKB
I suppose,
game could be
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
quite
It's
big.
a really good BKB game. All right, I take that back.
But Sangyasha is super legit for draw as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think about S&Y in general right now? Is it in a pretty good place? I think it's sort of been on the rise a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, he might get caught up by the sentries.
Ooh.
They have 2 of them.
They ping him out. S4. Oh no.
But how do they kill that Puck?
Oh, there they go. They reveal it, and he will orb out. Team support is there. Silence onto Super. There's a Dream Coil on 2, but do Secret really want to force the issue under the Tier 2 tower? They seem hesitant, doing what damage they can, but won't commit.
This is really dangerous. They could, like, if 1 or 2 people get picked up, it'll turn into 3 or 4 with sleep, so
Yeah.
this is really...
And S4 went Dagon on the Puck.
I think he's... Oh, we went Dagon?
Yeah.
No, I think this... they want to snowball. They want people to, like, keep picking apart Ice. Just S4 jumps in, Coil, silence, Orb, silence, Dagon, Fury and ult them. He's probably gonna fall.
Especially with ET.
Yeah, because of ET as well. It's a very good synergy there. And ET as usual has quite a good game himself. Not gonna... Yeah, he soon has his Eels, Soul Ring Tranquils. And then he's probably gonna go for this 4-staff. Yeah, it looks like he's going for both Sangyasha and BKB actually.
Okay.
So we're
Yeah, there you
both
go.
right.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll help him beef up. So yeah, about SY, I mean, what's like the ideal situation to get Sangyasha? So I know a lot of people have different opinions about
I think
these.
it's really good on Lifestealer.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I kind of feel you should get SMY when you play the kind of hero that you build a movement speed build, as you pointed out. Like, Lifestealer really needs that movement speed just to be able to run around and slow. I think it's best on melee carries, I guess, but I don't know. I think that the item might need a small buff, but I'm not sure. It's more like, I think Yasha is very good.
And Sage is not. Sage's recipe is just like crap compared to Yasha recipe.
I feel like MAME needs a bigger graphic. Didn't we talk about this once? I had a bigger graphic, more people might use it.
Probably.
Yeah, you barely notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just
true.
a little bit of red sprinkled in there.
You always notice the move speed from Yasha.
Sniper Sangyasha is good.
Okay.
That's good.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, he
attack.
benefits a lot from that.
Yeah.
I think it's better for like the more drawn out fights too. You can
Yeah.
just stay at the edge and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Or like Life Stealer, you're gonna fight through 2 reaches most of the
I
time.
liked the way the Sanj equivalent worked in Han, where it was a sure thing and it stacked up for each attack rather than being RNG.
Yeah, it did a bit more.
Definitely a slightly stronger item.
Dire's top tower has
Well, up top, Jakiro will finish off that tier 1 tower, and down bottom, Ice gets Dagon into the Earth Splitter. Wow. Loda hit the nail on the head with that one. S4 is just picking on the Timbersaw.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower has fallen.
Still a
that's
little
what I mean.
early to go high ground, maybe get some damage on T3.
Yeah, I
without
think
the
it's,
timber.
I think it's the right choice.
It's a bit easier.
And I think that's...
They need Aegis, I think, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Black's,
mean, the thing is like this. If Secret... I think that Secret is doing the right thing by playing safe here. Because if Vici is able to get a good counter fight at this point, they will get a lot of gold.
yeah,
A lot of EXP. And they will be
Wow.
able to get back into the game. But yeah, they're
12,000 net worth.
Yeah. But it's actually not so unusual when you see these draw lineups that you get the gold advantage quite a lot. Oh, that
Whoops. Missed a kill there on Puck in the mid lane. Looks like Jakiro set it up with the Yule's Ice Path, and S4 gets punished for going that glass cannon build.
Yeah, that was a big kill for sure. Every time Puck is down, it's Secret that's play a bit more passive, I feel.
So how's Black doing on his item progression? He's still doing well in terms of net worth, just about 1,000 behind
Might die
that
here.
Dro.
Hmm?
I thought he might die here, but
Oh.
nope.
Yeah, just BOTs, 1,400 gold. Looking for his Yasher.
Yeah, all it takes is one bad push and they throw away the 12,000.
Yeah.
Because every fight Vici wins, they buy like 3, 4,
It's
or 5
interesting to
minutes.
see that Vici only took 1 tower
Yeah.
with this Jakiro. And that's because the Secret just has a good strat with this. They have Draw Aura, they have a lot of heroes that can push out lanes, and they have Fury on top of that, so it's just hard for Vici to even get to the towers, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, despite getting picked on, Ice gets his Blink Dagger now, and Dagon's leveled up. What level is that? Level 2 Dagon now?
I think it's 2.
And
Yeah.
yep, and then there's your mech on the Ancient Apparition. Oh, down bottom, S4 again, set up in the Yules. Jakiro making these plays happen. And the Puck.
That once again, that's a huge kill.
Especially right
And
before Roche.
And Black gets it.
is Roche up?
Yeah, it just
Okay.
respawn.
I think it's hard for Vici to kill Roche though.
Yeah.
So
I think Secret needs as many Roaches as they can get, though.
yeah. But that's. I mean, I've played a lot of draw strats, and that's what I mean. Like, you need to keep the lead. That's
Yeah.
pretty much how it is. If it gets even,
You lose.
you lose. Yeah, it's pretty much like that.
What a
Radiant's
strange
top
hero.
tower is under attack.
She's very strange.
She is strange. But what I want to see is that he doesn't have a blink. Okay. No, I don't want to see it then. I was gonna say that I would like to see like Crow maybe picking up a blink and actually sometimes initiating himself on some heroes, like initiate with a draw with a blink silence, and you would push them away from you so you get the range you need, just BKB, and you can take easy pickoffs that way.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only aggressive moves you can do with this draw.
Smoke into the Roche pit, and there you go, the medallion withdraw. I mean, look how fast he goes down.
It's
Or the AA ult. He casted it like not too long ago, but
He's
looks like
got
it's
it
not full
available.
now.
okay, it's close by, but
It just doesn't matter. Too little, too late. He'll scat it out, but Roche goes down. Dro gets the Aegis once more, and now they'll start to get aggressive here. S4, Orb up to the high ground. Earth Splitter will be off the mark. And they won't find any kills off this, but still a successful Roche for the Dire.
That would have been so big if they had gotten Naga right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
But he
god.
had invis, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
There we go, silence onto Black. Of course, he's got an ultimate ready, but Dro doing a lot of damage here. Simba blinks forward and TP's in. Naga
Wow.
Siren goes
Huge
down, and
kill.
Secret coming out hot.
And they have Earth on Puppy.
Yeah, they're gonna
And
be
a
up.
Mac.
They're gonna be full soon.
Radiant's middle
Oh man, look at this
Oh,
dazzle.
there, 7.
He's just he's a mobile well at this point.
Bro.
Unfortunately, he didn't have any charges.
Yeah. Well, here we go. The other fight breaking out. S4 goes in with a coil. Ice taking a lot of damage. Will survive. TP out from the Ogre.
That was very close, so if they would have gone on those kills.
Does Black have buyback?
He does. That's the Golden Banner, Merlini.
Oh, yeah.
Tier 3 tower. It's in trouble. Black buys back. I don't know what he was waiting for. Okay, they will make the defense. BKB used by Kuro. They want super. Or forward, S4 finds it, and they may go for more. Silence, onto Ice Ice Ice. Song of the Siren, Black isolates Kuro. His BKB will expire, he'll be alright. Now the Ice Blast comes in, they'll find a kill onto Kuroki, but he's got the Aegis, he's coming right back up. Where does Secret go from here? They've still got 5 alive, they've got a lot of sustain.
So many cooldowns to burn her Aegis. They had to use buyback, 2 AA ultimates.
And a song.
Yeah, and a song. That's ridiculous.
And here's their glyph. S4 getting aggressive. The zoning Dagon Fenrir dropped low. Caught inside of the Echo Stomp, but Secret happy to zone him out to secure the barracks. Melee go down. Ranged will stay standing for now, but not for long. Those little Dino Treants chomping into him. And Secret secure the first lane of barracks.
Secret is playing really, really well, I think.
So crisp.
So,
Yeah, really.
It's very crisp. They did do the right thing. They tagged a lot, and as you pointed out, they had to invest.
Mike Loda.
Oh,
Can't hear you.
Sorry. But as you mentioned, Merlini, they had to invest 2 AA ults
Yeah.
and a sleep to get
That's
this
insane.
Aegis. If they would have been able to get them, which they almost did, if they would have been able to kill the Drow Aegis when they were pushing the tier 2 in mid on that first AA blast, which was quite close, Secret wouldn't have been able to do the same thing, but they played it really well. They have these heals and makes it very, very hard for Vici to
Yeah.
take these.
If Puppy had gotten
Drawn out
earth
fights.
charges from that kill, it might have been a lot different too. They
Yeah.
might have been able to go for more. They
Yeah.
might, it wouldn't even killed the Aegis with 3 ults.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, on paper, Ancient Apparition is really good against Dazzle to stop the healing, but he just can't keep the ultimate up long enough for it to matter. There's
And
this
it's
huge window
also
where...
hard when they push, because he can only stand so far back, right? So the AA blast won't be huge.
Yeah, that's true. Puck almost caught in the danger zone, but will be okay. Now they'll try to turn it around. Super, he gets Dagon down, and Kuro will get credit for that one.
It's just so crazy. ET, Spirit plus Dagon is just...
It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Apparently we have some NVIDIA GeForce drivers ready for download.
That was...
So watch out, boys.
Yeah. That was the only thing I was looking at.
Well, they also have no burst for AA, right? Like AA ult hits and then what? Nothing happens.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They need Timber. They need Timber to be farmed. If he had like Blink, is like boom, he does shotgun.
Yeah, but exactly, and that's what I was talking about before. Like if Ice would have had a good game this game,
Yeah.
and maybe just as I said, maybe they should just have put him on safe lane,
And
dual
aggro
lane.
tried.
They could even, they could have aggro tried. They could even have done Timber Ogre or Timber AA, and then do this Jakiro Ogre off lane. At the same time, maybe this Jakiro Ogre is not so good against Drow Trillians.
Yeah, I think with the AA there for the chilling touch, it helped. I mean, at least you still have the damage to kill the Drow if she ends up squaring up against you, or you can catch her with a stun.
Yeah, but if they aggro try, Nature's Prophet can TP in too.
That's
Yeah,
a
exactly,
good point.
exactly. So it would be difficult. So what I mean more is that they really, if you play against Drow, you really need one guy that can early on. Like if you had a Centaur with an early blink, it's very hard to go for these towers because he will just bolt, blink in, whatever, ruin the fight for Drow.
Just looking at his skill set, he seems like, to me, just the perfect hero to counter Drow. Like everything he does, just hops in, closes the gap, bursts her
Centaur.
down, she's squishy,
Yeah,
he's so
I mean,
amazing.
He's one of the best heroes, I think, as well. Something that also works very well against both Drow and ET is if you bring it very late game and you just prepare for this late game and you go Lads, Divas, Kuras, and suddenly these strats does less. Same
Well,
time.
Super! Earth Splitter won't connect thanks to the Yules, but will not survive. Oh man.
That's what we saw in Cloud9 versus Tinker at Starladder.
Yeah, they did that. They did that exactly. Tinker did that. They just waited for those items. We did something similar against 9 as well. Where we just played a late game against the Drow with like Doom and Wraith King and whatever, and just get these armor items.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And it's also very good against ET in this kind of game because he doesn't remove the extra armor.
Radiant's top tower has
Alright, I've got a fun little stat here from Mr. Nahaz. He says S and Y has been picked over 15% of the time in 6.82 Pro matches, up from 11% in 6.81B.
Yeah.
So there has been an increase in S and Y recently.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Well, that's good.
Yeah, fun little item.
At this point, it's gonna be very hard for Vici to take control of this game, I feel.
Black's just not big enough. He's got good farm, but he's the only one. It's him versus the world right now. The rest of the team is just so broke.
Yeah.
There's a Bloodstone on ice, though. I'm a little surprised that he was able to farm that up.
He has no armor though.
Yeah.
2 armor.
He needs like a Shivas at this point, possibly.
Yeah.
Dro just chops him down.
But it's also, as I was talking about before, this Puck, like, sure, they've been able to kill him a few times. And I've been surprised that they actually were able to kill him so many times, but he does so much with the ETR as well.
Look at Puppy's inventory. Holy crap, look at this Dazzle. He's tricked out. He's got a full pipe.
What?
That's a rich Dazzle.
He's got 10k net worth.
Pipe's so good versus our lineup too.
And is he 0-0-3? Doesn't even have any kills.
Yeah.
Wow.
100 CS though.
He's found a lot of
That's what happens when
space.
they're always scared of the puck, though. You don't even want to go into support like Dazzle.
Yeah, but
yeah,
exactly, and they don't have so much heroes that can split push freely.
Yeah.
Even Naga has to be afraid a lot of the time, I feel, against Furion and Puck.
Well,
what's going on down bottom? Looks like a little picnic in the tree line here. FY and Super just hanging out.
yeah, they're used to scouting around the tree line though with Elder Titan. Whenever they think even something's remotely fishy.
Yeah.
Oh, the coil on black.
Huge kill.
Yeah, they've got plenty of damage, and down he goes. He uses a song as well.
He waited so long with the Manta. I didn't see if it was CD or not, but...
Wow, Ice 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 just barely lives. That was probably a little more hype than I gave it credit for.
Secret's so patient though. They like get in T3 and then they just back off, wait for an opportunity, get a pick eventually because Vici have to come out and farm sometime, and then boom, they'll swing in, force out a buyback, maybe they'll back, and then they'll reevaluate as soon as that happens.
For sure, but like also these ganks from this Puck, he does not only deal so much magic damage, he hits quite hard.
I mean, just look how fast that Shakiro died. There's just nothing Vici can do at this point. I think we're close to a GG here, yeah. It's the level 5 Dagon out now, I think, on the Puck.
Yeah,
there it is, GG from FY, and honestly, not a moment too soon.
I think it was very impressive play from Tigrit, and they...
Well drafted. I mean, no one saw that.
No, it was very well drafted, but also they executed well, and I think that, yeah, the draw last pick was very good in this situation. And Vici were not ready for it.
Not at all.
Yeah, so obviously very good draft from Secret. Do you think there was an execution issue? Could Vici have won that, or were they just totally outdrafted?
But as I said, I think that they could have won that for sure. But it comes down to those lanes and the importance of Timber in this game. I feel that we thought the draft was quite even, and I still think it was quite even. But it's like these drafts get so decided on the early game. At least from the draw side, like if Vici would have had a bit better early game, if they would have been able to delay these roches a little bit better and actually gotten like a safe lane tier 1 or something,